Welcome to the Roulette Master TV, where we go back in time to revisit unbelievable roulette systems of the past. Today's system is the best system of all time, tested with thousands and thousands of spins, and this has 71,000 views on YouTube, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Here we go. This is the Roulette Master, and this is the most excited I've ever been for making a video. One of my subscribers, Mark Gannon, says that not only has he found the best roulette system ever, but he's tested it with thousands of spins on European roulette and American roulette, and he says it will never lose. This is unbelievable. I cannot wait to test this out. This is called the Indestructible Low Roller Roulette System, and today we're going to put this up against another fantastic system that we usually use, that not in a low roller fashion, but today we're going to. It's the Kentucky White's 9th Street. We're going to use it with dollar bets, and I'm going to show you how to use both of these systems if you want to bet higher as well. But let's go ahead and get started first with Kentucky White's 9th Street with dollar units. So this is a fantastic roulette strategy, and here we go. Let's go ahead and get started, and I can't wait to get to the new one from Mark Gannon. This is going to be unbelievable, and he's worked on a lot of roulette systems, and he says this is by far the best, and he'll never use another system again. So wow, I can't wait to see how amazing it is. And we're going to we're going to look at the last three numbers with Kentucky White system, 12, 19, and 7, and we're going to make sure we don't put bets on those three streets. So we're just going to start on three streets. As long as we don't include those last three numbers, we're good. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 22 black, and we lost. And with this one, you just add three more streets and leave out the 22, 12, and 29. Just like that, and then we double to 12 and spin, and here we go. That's a 24 black, and we lost again. So once when we're at the level we're at now, it only takes one win, but now we're going to be at 9 streets, and we're going to leave out the 22, 24, and 12. So let's go ahead and add three more, but these ones get added in as 2 because the rest of them are already at 2. And then we double, but the difference is when we get to 9 streets, you need 2 wins to reset instead of 1. Before 9 streets, you only need 1 win to reset, and that's a 31 black, and that's a nice $12 win. So you can see there we need 2 wins. That's 1 win, and let's get number 2 right here. That's 1 red. There's our 2 wins, and we're up $9. And now we're going to do 3 streets and leave out the 1, 31, and 24. Let's do those 3 and spin. And the great thing about Kentucky White systems is the more that you lose, the better chance you have of winning the next spin, because he's always adding more numbers. And we lost there, but sometimes you'll win with the 9 numbers. And now we're going to add 3 more in and leave out the 18, 1, and 31. So let's go ahead and do that, and then double. Okay, now we're at a $12 total bet. And here we go. That's a 21 red. And that's a nice win. If you win at 18 numbers, you win more. And now you can see we're up $18, even with these dollar units. So now we're going to leave out the 1, 18, and 21. Just going to put 3 streets that don't include those 3 numbers, and then spin. And here we go. That's a 19 red. And we lost. So let's add 3 more, and we'll leave out the 19, 18, and 21. So let's go ahead and do that, and then double. And even at this level, we have 18 numbers covered, so a really good chance of hitting. That's a 29 black. And we just missed it. So again, once we go to 9 streets, it's going to take 2 wins. We're going to leave out the 29, 19, and 21. These are going to go in at $2. Because the rest of them are already at 2, and then we're going to double to 36. Now we need 2 wins instead of 1 because we're at 9 streets. And that's a 33 black. That's a nice win. We need 2 of those. We're up 15. Let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. That's a 27 red. Just missed that double 0. We got our second win, and we're up 27. So we'll pick 3 streets now that do not include the 27, 33, or 29. And then spin, and hopefully we'll get a low number here and get one of these early wins. but that's a high number, so we lost that one, but no big deal. We just add 3 more streets and leave out the 33, 27, and 30. Then we go ahead and double and spin. This is Kentucky White's 9 streets, and this is an unbelievable roulette system. And boy, this is going to be 2 fantastic systems today. And we're up 36. And now we're going to leave out the 4, the 30, and the 27, and spin again. And here we go. That's a 15 black. Okay, and that's a loss. We'll add 3 more and leave out the 4, 15, and 30. Just like that, and then double to 12 and spin. And coming up, we'll go over the bankroll and everything else you need to know with this one. And that's a 3 red. And when you win with 18 numbers, like I said, you win more. Now we're up 45. So obviously the most you can make is if you win on the first one with just 9 numbers. And that happens sometimes. Now we're going to leave out the 3, 15, and 4. Just like that, and spin. And here we go. That's a 16 red. There we go. I was just talking about that. That's awesome. So now we're at 54, and we'll be on leaving out the 16, 3, and 15 now. Okay, just like that, and spin. And let's see what we get here. All right. That is a 19 red. That's a loss, so we're going to add 3 more and leave out the 3, 16, 19. Just like that, and then double. Now we have that $12 total bet out there, and if you win before the 9 streets, like right now, you just need 1 win. That's a 33 black, and we lost. So now we're getting to 9 streets, we need 2 wins, and we're going to leave out the 33, 19, and 16, and these are going in at $2. So just like that, and the reason we do that is because the rest of them are already at 2 because we doubled on the previous time when we had 18 numbers. And that's a 12 red. There we go. Now we need a second win. We're up 51. Let's rebet and spin, and here we go. And this makes a lot of money for you just using dollar units. That's pretty cool, and that's a 20 black, and we lost. So if you do lose, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and double that bet. You're going to stay at 9 streets, and then we're going to try to get 2 wins again. This is why we have the bankroll that we have. Both the systems today are going to have a $1,000 bankroll. I know that's a lot for dollar units, but that's also, and we got 1 win. Let's go for 2 here. But that's the real one of the secrets for the second system today. But there's a lot more than that, and there's our second win. So we can reset now. We're up 63. And generally, you can usually play this one with dollar units and a $400 bankroll. But since the second one's going to have a $1,000 bankroll today, we're going to give this one $1,000 today too. 9 to keep it fair, and then we're going to leave out the 9, 1, and 20. And let's go ahead and spin. But I cannot wait to get to the new one from Mark Gannon, the Indestructible one coming up, and that's a 9 red. The Indestructible low roller, and that is a loss, so we will add 3 more. The 9, 9, and 1 will be left out. Now we're going to go ahead and double and spin, and Mark Gannon again says he's had thousands of spins on the American wheel, thousands of spins on the European wheel. He says it's never even got close to losing its bankroll. That is nuts, and we're up 72, and let's see, we're going to leave out the 23, 9, and we'll go with the 1 since there's 2. Well, let's take that 1 out of there. Since there's 2 9s, we'll leave out the 1 also. And let's see, 23, 9, and 1. We don't want the 9 in there. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and spin. $3 total bet to start. And our 8 minutes in. That's a 31 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we will add 3 more and leave out the 31, 23, and 9. And just like that. And then we double to 12 and spin. So many people have told me how much they love this system. And this is the first time we've done it low roller version. Normally we do it with $5 units and a $2,000 bankroll. Okay, we're going to 9 now, so we'll need 2 wins now. And we're going to leave out the 31, 33, and 22. These are going in at $2. And here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and double now to 36 and spin. Now we need 2 wins. Let's get them. And that's a 14 red. There's one of them, and we're up 69, which is great for you know, a system that starting with dollar units. That's really, really good. And that's a 6 black. And there's our 2 wins. So we're up 81. We restart and we leave out the 6, 14, and 33. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. And Kentucky White, when he made this modification to 9th Street, it really opened my eyes because I love 9th Street Roulette, but I always wondered if it could be better. And this is better. We're up 90. And we're going to pick now the, we're going to leave out the 12, 6, and 14. Just like that, and spin. And here we go. We're 9.5 minutes in, and can't wait to see how these 2 systems end up today. This is really exciting, and we're going to add 3 more. We're going to leave out the 6, 12, and 14. So let's do that. And then we'll double to 12 and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 10 black. That's another nice win. It's great when you can get them at the 18 number level. We're up $99 now. We'll leave out the 10, 6, and 12. Oh, not that one. There we go, and spin. And I love Mark Gannon's enthusiasm about this, and especially since he's somebody that comes up with new systems all the time. For him to think this one's so much better than all of his other systems, it's got me really excited. And now we're up 108. We're going to leave out the 9, 10, and 6. And we're going to go ahead and spin. Here we go. And I'll tell you how he came up with this, because he definitely had some help along the way. But we're up 117 now. And 3, 9, and 10 is going to be left out and spin. I just love hearing from somebody that makes systems all the time, saying that, man, this one is just so much better than anything he's ever seen. So we're going to add 3 more, and that'll be coming up here soon. We're going to add 3 more and leave out the 3, 9, and 11. But remember, along the way, this one right here is unbelievable as well. This is one of the ones that just everybody in the community is saying, man, that's I think that might be my favorite system. So this should be a good battle today. And we're up 126 with dollar units. That's awesome. So now we'll leave out the 3, 11, and 26. And let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 26 black. And that's a loss. And now we're going to leave out the 11, 26, and 3. And then we'll double and spin. And really the true judge of a system being better than all others is the fact that it doesn't lose as opposed to how much it wins. But there's still some that factors in there about how much it wins. But not losing is the #1 goal of everyone, obviously. And we're up 135. And now we'll leave out the 22, 26, and 11. Just like that. And spin. And let's see how this one closes out the last few minutes here. Doing fantastic with dollar units here, and that's an 11 black, and that's a loss. We're going to leave out the 11, 22, and 26, and then double to 12 and spin. All right. That's a 0. We definitely lost that one. So we will go to 9 streets, and we'll leave out the 11, 22, and 26. So let's do that. And these go in at 2, remember. And they go in at 2 because the other ones are already at 2 because we doubled in the previous step with 18 numbers. And that's a 32 red. There's 1 win, and we're up 132. Let's get win number 2 right here. That's a 3 red. And there's our second win. So we're up $144 already. That's just incredible for dollar units in such a short time. We're going to leave out the 3, 32, and 11. And then spin. And here we go. All right, that's a 14 red. All right, that's a great win there. Now we're up $153. We'll leave out the 3, 14, and 32.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 29 black. That's a loss. Let's add 3 more in. Leave out the 3, 14, and 29. Then we double to $12 total bet here. All right, here we go. Last minute with this one. Then we'll be off to see the incredible new system from Mark Gannon. And let's go ahead now and add 9 streets in now. We'll leave out the 31, 29, and 14. And then double to 36. Now we need 2 wins. And here we go. Let's get them. That's a 5 red. It's a nice win. We're up 150, which is really incredible for dollar units in less than 15 minutes. So this is really done well pretty much every time we've tested it. And there's our second win, and we're up $162 now. And the 15 minutes is up for Kentucky White's 9th Street Roulette. Another unbelievable performance. $162 with dollar units. Again, you can usually do this system for $400 in dollar units, or if you use $5 units, you can use a $2,000 bankroll. But we went ahead and gave this one $1,000 because we wanted to keep it even with the new system of the day, which is unbelievable, and I can't wait to get into it. Thank you, Kentucky White, again as always, and now it's time for Mark Gannon's incredible new system. I can't wait to share it with you. This is going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the Indestructible Low Roller Roulette System by Mark Gannon. And he says that he's tested this with thousands of spins on American Roulette and European, and he says it has never lost. That is ridiculous, and I can't wait to see if he's right. And this is going to be a lot of fun testing this one out. And this is going to be a low roller system. And before we get started, I'm going to tell you where he came up with this. He saw a system on the channel called the 1027, and he modified it into this system, which he says is the best he's ever seen. And he tests systems all the time. So this is going to be exciting. Let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with $1 on 1013 Double Street, $1 on 2225 Double Street, and $2 on second 12. That's a $4 total bet. And I'll share with you what the differences are between this and the original, and why he says it has never lost. And that's a win right there. We're up $2. We're going to rebet and spin, and we're going to keep track of our session profit with this system, which is the highest level of profit since we started, and that's going to be important. Okay, we won again there. That was a jackpot number 22. So let's go over what the jackpot numbers are. They're 13, 14, 15, 22, 23, 24. So we're already up $10, and let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go with the Indestructible Low Roller Roulette System by Mark Gannon. If you want to play with more, that's fine as well. You just have to use basic math skills and do the same thing with the starting bet as you do with the bankroll. And let's go up. So we're going to go from 2 to 4 on the second 12, and $1 up on each of the double streets. And I know that we do that with the original, but this is going to be a lot different, and you're going to find out why here in a second. That's a 3 red. Okay, so you can see we were up 10 and we lost that one. So we're going to go up 2 on second 12 and up $1 on the double streets. But let's once we have a win, I'll show you what happens differently with this system. And that's a loss on 0. So we go up again. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Up 2, up 1, and up 1. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a $16 total bet now. And here we go. That's a 13 black. All right, that's a jackpot number, one of those 6. That was a $32 win. Now we're in new session profit at $18, which means the highest level of profit since we started. So we go back to 2, 1, and 1. And I still haven't showed you what the difference is yet, because we'll get there very quickly, and then I'll explain it to you as we go through here. That is a 10 black, and that's a $2 win. We're up 20. So let's just rebet that and spin, because we're in new session profit anytime we win with the first spin. And here we go, and you need to keep track of that number. Now we're at 20. So remember that, and we're going to increase. So up 2, up 1, and spin. And the one really cool thing about this is that $4 bet will work with most automated machines in a casino, and I see most people playing those machines. And this is a definite way you can do that. Up 2, up 1, and spin. So those are the ones like where you're sitting in a circle and the ball's falling without a live dealer. You should be able to use a $4 bet on those. Okay, we lost that one, so we go up again, up 2, up 1, and up 1, and spin. Now we're at a $16 total bet. But remember, we were at 20. That's important. So that's an 8 black. Okay, we lost that one, and you can see we went from plus 20 to minus 20. Now we're going to go up 2, up 1, and up 1, and spin. And here we go. We just got to be patient, and the bankroll is a big key to this one. I know it seems pretty high for dollar units, but that's one of the secrets of this system, and that's a $10 win. Now you're going to find out what the difference is, and the difference is we're going to be going up 1 unit, or what we started with on each, whether we win or lose, until we're in session profit. So every single spin until we're in session profit, it's going to go up, and that's a loss there. So we're going to go up 2, up 1, and spin. And this was originally sent in by one of my subscribers, Mike. It was called the 1027. So a big shout out to Mike, and thank you for sharing this system so that he was able to create this. And 1, 2, 1, and 1, and spin. And here we go. So that's a 3 red, and I believe that's another loss. So we're on a pretty big losing streak here, but that's okay, because I want you guys to see how this comes back, and we're going to increase whether we win or lose. And here we go. That's a 23 red. We finally got a win. Okay, that's a $72 win, but we're not in session profit. So we go up 2, and up 1, and up 1, and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 27 red. We'll take that $20 win. We're going to go up each time, whether we win or lose. Up 2, up 1, until we're in session profit. So here we go. A 00. That doesn't help us too much, but that's okay. I want you guys to see how this does when things go poorly. Up 2, up 1, and spin at $48. That's an 18 red. We'll take a $24 win. We're at minus 22. We keep going up. 1, 2, 1, and spin. $52 total bet now. And that was a really bad start, but let's bring it back and make some money now, and that's a 10 black. Okay, that's a $26 win. We're up 4, up 2, up 1, and up 1 because we're not in session profit. And here we go. And that's a 14 red. All right, that's a good win, $112. Look at that, that's a jackpot. And now that's new session profit for sure. We're up $116 with dollar units. So we go back and we want to remember 116. That's our session profit level. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's an 11 black. That's a win. We're up 118. That's our new session profit level. And here we go. That's a 2 black, and that should be a loss. So we'll go up on each. That's up 2 on second 12, up 1 on the double streets. And spin. And again, originally this was the 1027 by Mike, and he modified this into what you're seeing here. And we're going to go up again. Up 2, up 1, up 1. Mark Gannon's the one that modified this into the Indestructible low roller roulette system, and that's another loss on 35 block. Okay, we're up 94 right now. Let's go up 2, up 1, and spin. This is a $1,000 bankroll system, which seems like a lot with dollar units, but that's part of his secret, is that you need that kind of bankroll in case everything goes haywire. And you need the time to recover. So 1, 2, 1, and 1. And he says this is the best ever. But remember, any system gets better when you have a smaller starting bet and a larger bankroll. Okay, that's another loss. So now we have a bunch of losses in a row. 1, 2, 1, and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 24 black. That's a jackpot, $48 win, but we're not in session profit. So we go up 2, up 1, and up 1, and spin. That's a 25 red. That's a $14 win. We're up 120. We'll go up again. 1, 2. 1 and 1. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 6 black. That's a $32 loss. Let's go up 2. Up 1 and up 1.
No more bets.
Every spin, whether we win or lose. That's a win with a 16 red. We'll take an $18 win. We're up 106. We're going to go up 2. Up 1 and up 1. Now we have a $40 total bet. And that's a 27 red. That's a $20 win. We're up 126. We'll go up 2. Up 1 and up 1 and spin. That's a 4 black, and I think that's a loss. It is, so we will go up 2. Up 1 and up 1. We're currently up $82.
No more bets.
And this is a $48 total bet. That's a 24 black. And that's a $96 win. That's new session profit at $178. So we were patient and it paid off. We'll start again at $2 and $1. $1 on the double streets, $2 on the dozen. And that's a double zero. So that doesn't help us much. So we go up. But we're going up whether we win or lose. And remember, we were up 178. So let's go ahead and spin at $8 total bet now. And that's a 25 red. That's a $4 win. We're up 178. We go up 2, up 1 and up 1. $12 total bet. And that's a 13 black. That's a good one. It's a jackpot $24 win. We're up $202. So we go back to 2, 1 and 1 and start over. And here we go. That's good profit with dollar units. Does have a much higher bankroll, but that's what helps protect you. And according to Mark Gannon, and we're up 204. So let's go ahead and spin again, because that is new session profit if you win on the first spin. Because you have to have more if you win on the first spin, right? That's a 14 red. That's a jackpot, $8. We're up 212. Okay, let's rebet and spin again here. That's a 4 black. That's definitely a loss. So let's go up 2 and then up 1 and up 1. $8 total bet now, and we're about 11 minutes in out of 15 with the Indestructible Low Roller Roulette System by Mark Gannon. It was originally created the 1027 by one of my subscribers, Mike. And let's go up 2, up 1 and up 1. But Mark Gannon modified it to what you're seeing today, which is what he's been doing all of his testing on. Excuse me, that's a 9 red. That's a loss. Up 2, up 1, and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 19 red. That's a win. All right, $8 win. We're up 196, but we're not in session profit, so we go up 2, up 1, and spin. That's an 8 black. We lost, so we go up 2, up 1, and up 1. If I can get the bet on there right. There we go, $24 total bet now. And that's a 27 red. That's a $12 win. We're up 188, up 2, up 1, and up 1, because we're increasing on wins and losses. And here we go. That's an 11 black. That's a $14 win. We're up 202. We'll keep increasing, up 2, up 1, and up 1. And now we're at a $32 total bet. And that's a 22 black. And that's a jackpot, $64. Now we're up $266. That's obviously new session profit, so we restart back to 2, 1, and 1. That's a $4 total bet. That's a 32 red. And we lost that one. So let's go up a unit on each, which is $2 on the dozen and $1 on the double streets. I think I might have forgot to go up on that one. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I did. That cost us a couple dollars. Sorry about that. We're up 266 though. Let's restart. And spin. And here we go. That's a 26 black. Okay, that's a win there. So that's new session profit at 268.
No more bets.
And let's spin. That's a 6 black. That's a loss. Okay, let's go up again. Again, we go up 2 on the dozen, up 1 on the double streets. We have a minute and a half left. And that's a 17. That's a win. It's a $4 win. We're up 268. And we'll go up 2, 1, and 1.
No more bets.
Until we're in new session profit. And that's a 22 black. That's a jackpot, 24 bucks. We're up 292, so we restart. 2, 1, and 1, and spin.
No more bets.
And so far, so good with what Mark Gannon's been telling us. But I want you guys to test this out as after we get done here, and let me know. That's another win there, and we're up 294.
No more
And let me know what you guys think, what your testing results are. That's what this channel is all about, is testing these systems sent in by subscribers to in search of the best roulette system possible. And this is a wonderful community of people. So really smart people that love roulette.
No more bets.
And I love the search for the best roulette system every day. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, please like, share, and subscribe because let's keep growing this community of people that absolutely love roulette. We're up 294 now. And we can reset. So we'll go back to 2, 1, and 1.
No more
And
bets.
spin. And actually, this is our last spin. We're right at the 15-minute mark. And that's a 10 black. All right. And made $296 with just dollar units in 15 minutes with the Indestructible Low Roller Roulette System by Mark Gannon, which he created off of a system that was called the 1027 from one of my subscribers, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for sending that in. And thank you, Mark Gannon, for modifying it into this fantastic system. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments as usual. And send your systems in just like Mark did to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And if you haven't checked out my new channel, the Baccarat Master, if you like Baccarat, definitely check it out. And if not, just stay right here and watch roulette. If you like both, you can watch both. But whatever you like, and it's the same thing as the Roulette Master. People are sending their systems in. We test them out. And in the search for the best system possible, and it's a lot of fun as well. And hope you're enjoying everything. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.
No more bets.